Hi everyone, I want to jump on here and give you a warning about this video. It's been a while since I've done a plan with me and I'm a little scatterbrained and I'm a little slow. So I didn't want to do a bunch of cuts. So if you're watching the video, just know that I have some blank spots, just a few. So if it's the first time watching my videos, don't judge me on this video. I just got back from girls' weekend and had a lot of fun. So I'm relaxed and just kind of scatterbrained because I haven't been on focus all week. I've been enjoying some free time. And it was a lot of fun to be with friends. And so I had 4 days of a scrapbooking retreat. So that was a lot of fun, but getting back into the planning video was a little bit hard. And then look forward to the planner stack. So give me your ideas of what planner you're using, what you love and hate about it, because my planner stack reveal for the checking in with the first quarter might have some changes in it, lots of them. So check in for that video that's coming at the end of the week. The weekend video, I only do Monday through Thursday this week in this first video because the videos otherwise would be so long. So probably the weekend will be on Instagram, but possibly here. So keep posted. Look on both those places. Instagram defined_spaces. Children yell in the background. Sorry about that. But anyways, have a great week and let me know what you think about the video. Thanks. Hello everyone and thank you for watching. I am going to work on my Daily Duo weekly spread here using last month's Cocoa Daisy kit from February. I am not in their subscription plan right now. I'm thinking about it for May. If you haven't seen it, it's a lot of greens, so that's kind of cool. But I thought I would use these for this weekly spread for spring break in our area. So kids don't have school, so there's not a ton going on. But I thought I'd use these kits. So because if you haven't seen Cocoa Daisy before, of course, these are her stickers and they're absolutely gorgeous. So obviously February 14th, I'm in love. Well, I can use I'm in love, but some of these things won't be able to use because it's February and I will save them for next February. But for right now, I thought we would go ahead and use these in my daily duo. So let me see kind of what I have here. There's all sorts of different stuff. So a lot of fun things. And that was March. So I'm going to keep that aside because I do have some, I do have some March, but I do want to keep that kind of separate for the moment. So lots of cool things. So, oh my goodness, there we go. I've got it all now. Alrighty. So let's start with some of the blues and do my work schedule. So some of this is the memory keeping. So this is the memory keeping sticker kit right here, all of these three. I wanted to see the circles here are so big, so I don't think any of the date dots would work unless I covered them all up, which I don't plan on doing because there is no really strips that will work for that. But okay, so there's none of, so I'm not covering up the date dots is what I'm trying to get to. These are so cute. All right, let's start with my to do. So I had no school in here. I know there's no school, so I'm going to go ahead and just rip that out. And I'll rip it out for Tuesday as well. So when I do my daily do, I tend to do like this is whole one spread. So I make sure everything matches on these 2 pages. But what I think I will do is kind of do the blues this week, or this 2-day stretch. So I'm going to cover up the to-do, which it mostly works. Barely sticks out if you look. And I'm taking off my work because I'm doing it differently now, how I do things. Perfect. All right. Okay. So I got my to-dos down, and I don't have a lot of to-dos this week. On the way to work, I listened, so let's get work in there. So I'm going to track work. Let's see. These are kind of cute. I like I don't think I have any meetings on Mondays, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so there are enough circles that I can do circles each week. So what I am going to do with these circles, I'm going to put them up here because I want to try, with my health, I'm trying to track the temperature, the weather, to see how it is affecting me. So we're going to put that down for the weather. I didn't bring any per se pen. Let's see what this end of this looks like. Well, so I'll write the weather in there. I'm not going to do it right now. Now back to work. Try to figure out how I want to track it with a flag, or do I want to have something bigger? Do some of the lettering. Such cute stickers. Okay, some blocks here. So much decorative stuff. It's amazing how much decorative stuff there's. So since there's so much decorative stuff and not a lot of boxes, I'm going to track work with these gorgeous flowers. So I'm going to put this here. And let's do it right here. So I'm going to go to work, and then also go to work, and then track what I do on the way to work and before work, so that it is all tracked out. And go ahead and use a friction friction pen here. Papermate, that's what I'm looking for. Papermate flare pen. So I will have podcast 365 that I'm listening to. She had a certain one that I have saved that I'm going to listen to it. And then my drive to work. So then work. And tomorrow I'm going to work 9 to 3. And then at 5, we have a class that we take online from 5 to 6:30. So that is that. My to-dos for tomorrow are, let's see here. I did a crazy thing. So I have been looking at the Passion Planner. Love Erin Condren. I'm struggling with the Daily Duo. It's a long process to kind of get through each week in time to make it look pretty. So I have been looking at print or Passion Planners. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I have another Daily Duo. I don't want to, miss out on this or miss out on the loss. I know I could sell it, of course, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, oh, I spent so much money on these. Should I just stick with it the whole year? And then I happened to be online last Sunday, and Print Passion had a crazy sale on. So it was basically for Pi, so 3.14. So for $3.14, you could have gotten any of their planners. So I ordered 2 of them. You did have to pay shipping, but for $20, I got 2 planners. They are dated for this year. So again, there's always ways to get around that. But anyway, so they're dated for this year. And so yeah, have got them and they're coming. And then I also, if any of you watch my unboxing, got a vertical Erin Condren. And what else did I get? I got a vertical Erin Condren. And what was the other thing? It's probably sitting in my office here. I don't remember, but I got 2. I feel like I got 2 budget planner, which I'm loving. I dumped my Fox one that I was using, and I'm loving using back to my Erin Condren planner. So I am going to have a planner, quarterly planner update at the end of March to show you my new things that I'm possibly using. And so it'll be interesting to see. And I follow another planner, and I cannot remember her name. It's the Colby podcast that I'm going to watch. I can't remember her name right now, but she's hilarious. She has red hair. I think it's lights, camera, action, something to that effect. Anyways, she had this whole thing about there's no such thing as planner peace, so get over it. And I'm badly paraphrasing here, but it was absolutely true because of the simple fact that you see something else and we always want to do it. And so that was kind of my thing that I had done. You know, is I saw somebody doing something else and I thought this isn't working, so that must be the next best answer. And she's saying, no, get to what you have and, you know, kind of just go with it. It'll get better. And so that is what I'm thinking about, doing, is sticking with these all, but playing around with the others possibly, or do I switch? I don't know. But I do think sometimes we get too caught up in planner piece. And so I think, you know, focusing on what's wrong with your planners and then going from there. For instance, what isn't working about this, I don't like having the weekly, not having a weekly, which I do have a weekly, but it's in different planners. So I'm thinking I don't like the weekly and the daily separate. So I could Franken-plan my new vertical planner, but I have not taken out the rings yet. And so that freaks me out having to do that. So it's not something I am looking forward to doing or taking any time to do right now. So that's one option. The other option is I have some dashboards. I have those clip-in coils that I need to find because I bought some cute dashboards from Coco Daisy that I can put my weekly schedule onto this. And I could probably actually just stick it onto this and rip it off so that this goes in my daily, but then my weekly would be here. I don't like any of the dashboards, the dry erase ones, because they just never work for me. Because I know Erin Condren has those, but I could stick my paper version onto this and then I'd have my weekly list, which I might try next week, or later in this week. So there's that option. This feels like too big of a page for me. Like I'm probably going to get in this video just 2 pages done. And it's kind of a disaster in the sense that I can't, you know, have a 2-hour video on my planner, because that seems ridiculous. But so I'm trying to see how I can make this work. So if I added the weekly, that's one thing. My second thing is, without kits. Kits are super easy. So when you get a kit, it is so easy. Just dive right in and just easily plan it out. So that is super simple when you have the kits. It does get harder when you don't have kits. So that is my, you know, what can I do without a kit? You have to take more time thinking. With a kit, it's easy, you plan it. So how can I, without the kit, make this more functionable? And so do I use less stickers and just use this for me and do my weekly plan with me and my golden coil for you guys to have a video for planning? So let me know if you guys like the Daily Duo and want me to keep struggling through and finding ways. Because if people are wanting to hear it and want me to see how I can create different things, I'm all for it. I will do that. But if you want to see something new, like should I switch to my vertical? There's all these things. Or should I try to, you know, I'm not trying to save money. Obviously got the Coco Daisy, which don't go with the Daily Duo. But I just love their stickers because, I mean, Planner Kit has some gorgeous stickers to do this, but I'm not sure if I want to I'm trying not to get into the kits, but they make it so easy. So is it more of a sticker problem, not a planner problem? That sounds like the problem to me. So my daughter has her first job, and this is her first day, and she's working 10 to 3. So we'll have to get her there and pick her up. I'm at work far away, so it'll probably be either our sitter doing it or my mom is in town and she can help take Rosie to school or to work. So first job there. And then my to-do list for Tuesday will be most of my to-do list is pretty low because I took off a long weekend at work last week. I took off Thursday through Sunday. So the extra days of Thursday and Friday, I'm having a feeling it's going to blow up with to-dos that I will have to do. So I'm kind of keeping my to-do list at home on a slower Not too many to do since I have a feeling Monday and Tuesday are going to be busy catching up from my long weekend. So I always write things I need to print at work so that I don't forget. And then also I need to look at Cocoa Daisy because the deadline, I think, is the 27th. Don't quote me on that if you're looking to buy Cocoa Daisy, but looking at a Cocoa Daisy subscription, and I have to decide, I think, by the 27th, but I will look that up and decide if I want to get May's on subscription or do I want to hold off till June. Now, on the bottom, which seems to be working when I remember, is adding my symptoms. So I'm trying to track all the symptoms I'm having and issues I keep having. So I am trying to track AM and PM for that purpose. And I may just put general, like, not have it AM and PM because sometimes I feel, you know, I have issues going on throughout the day. So it's not really an AM or PM thing. So I think I will do that because I have some of this washi. And I'm just going to put some of the washi down. My problem becomes finding matching washi, which I really don't have. I could do a bigger one and a skinnier one. And there's some transparent washi, and I kind of not need the transparent washi because I'm covering something up with it. I mean, the star, so that may not be bad. I could do the transparent because it does match, and it does have, so let me see, I have one big one and two small ones. So let's do the two small ones. And you'll barely notice the little dot here. We'll start here. Perfect. Handy dandy Erin Condren cutter here. It doesn't cut this washi. Okay, so this is the washi that I need. That's right. I do have my, it's not anything Erin Condren, I just store it in there. But this does not come off, so I have to cut this, which makes me nervous that I don't cut the page. And then let's see here, just not to waste. I don't really like that. Oh, I could cover the week I'm in. What is the week? The 21st. I could do that. I could just highlight Monday. We'll just put it right there. All right. Again, repurpose is the word of the year, people. All right, so let's switch back over to this. I will take my second strip here. Not sure how far I went down, so I'm just guessing and hoping for the best. All right. Trying to get things straight. And I can't talk when I'm doing it at the same time, so you will hear silence unless through editing I get rid of it. Oh. And then we'll throw this up with the Tuesday. Hopefully I don't scream. My cat is sleeping in a box next to me, and I'm not really thrilled about that because I don't want cat hair all over my things. At least it's, this is ripping all over. That's it. At least it is plastic, so I can just wipe it off. But at the same time, I really don't want cat hair all over my stuff. All right, there we go. So this will be for my symptoms. I know that, so I don't need to write it down. And then we don't have, so see, it's a really slow week. And for the scrapbooker me that does not like white space, it freaks me out. And of course, now that I see that this is down, it's not even straight. People. I love watching YouTubers and they don't do straight things. And we all kind of yell at ourselves as we watch people put down non-straight things. Well, I'll leave that out just in case. So that is all for those 2 days. I think I was going to use one of these big stickers to just take up some of the day space since I don't have anything going on. So it says, no beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. And then whatever you do, do it with all your heart. So again, I don't have a lot going on here, so I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to try to leave it blank. Whew, breathe, Stacy, it's okay. I could add some more deco, but we'll move on to Wednesday and Thursday. So again, I'm going to take off these, possibly. Maybe. These usually come off well. They're planner Kate. Just, they have been on a while because I went through and did this at the beginning of the year. So I know people save time by speeding through and doing some stickers, but I always find like 9 times out of 10, I take them off. And I hate to do that because it's wasteful, but so I don't feel like that has helped me so far getting ahead. We shall see how that goes. All right, so we have, which is weird, like a gold and peach don't match, but these two peaches kind of match. So we'll do kind of an orangey peach on these days. Again, I'm going to do some weather here, and then tracking that for health purposes. No idea what that is on the back side. It might be one of these stickers, but it's weird. It's never done that before where it bleeds through. So that is kind of an odd thing there. I've never seen that. Let's see. Yeah, it's one of the black stickers. Huh, interesting. Or it was from over here. Nope, it's the black on the back side. Weird, weird, weird. Oh, it could have been. Who knows? So, working Wednesday. Let's do some of the pink flowers. All right. We will do the same pin because that seems to be working. What did I write down last time? Okay, so traction on Audible. It's a book I'm reading, which I'm loving so far. It's actually the second time I've read it, so going back through it. And then Wednesday I work. Let's do 9, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then my daughter cannot get this heart sticker off. Again, second day on the job, she works because it's spring break. They're just like throwing her into the wolves, and she will learn how to do everything because she's got to learn quick, but she's going to work. I'm not sure that got cut. That's hilarious because it is not coming off. I'm going to do a flower this time to show her day because this is a big day she's working. So Rosie, it's a long day. That first day was short, so that is, and so this one we'll be able to pick up Rosie from work, but someone will have to take her. Again, we work farther away. I have a Patreon video I want to watch. I'm going to pick up Rosie. Kids aren't in school. Oh, and then need to fax a tax paper over. And that should be good for that. We will go back to back to a planner piece, and if that exists, and if we're just have too much FOMO, and that's the real problem, which in today's world, that is a very big problem. What do you guys use? What planner do you use? So answer that. What planner do you use? And what do you not like about it? So if you're using the Daily Duo, what are your problems with it? What do you love about it? What do you struggle in planning wise? And I would love to help answer some questions or try some ideas out with the plan with me. I've seen a few things that I like, and I will try to incorporate them in other videos I watch. Not a ton of people do the Daily Duo, which makes me think I should stick at it so we can help each other out. Or the other option, if I don't want to do that, is again just doing something very minimal and not focusing on as much as the design aspect of it. And just use it more of a to-do list. So that's my thought. If I use it as a to-do list, then I can not stress about it, and maybe I'd enjoy it more. And I think, especially if you're trying to do YouTube channels and stuff like that, it can be hard to plan because you're planning for multiple things. Did this upside down, but oh well, can't really tell. You know, you're kind of planning for yourself, you're planning for others. But then if I'm not planning because I'm too stressed out, that doesn't help either. Just, you know, to get for sake of a video. And I think that is part of some of the content. You know, we're struggling, all of us, to make content, make it watchable, make it interesting. And that's almost separate from planning, if that makes sense. So me doing a plan with me is kind of for my channel, where planning, what I actually need to do is, you know, for me, if that makes sense. So I think that's the two different things I'm struggling with and how to match them. So that I don't have to, you know, do my own planning and then on top of that do a plan with me, because that gets, oh my gosh, again, with not being straight, people. Because that gets probably more than I can handle in all that I am doing right now with my full-time job and everything else. So that becomes difficult. I should have switched pens is what I should have done, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of peachy pink, so probably best to leave most of it off as much as possible. Okay, so I gotta do work now. And then again, my husband is going on a weekend trip with some friends, so I won't have, it'll be just me and the kiddos for the weekend. And then I think we're gonna go out of town at one point to visit my mother-in-law because she wanted to get the kids some clothes. My poor 5-year-old, or 5.5 as she so calls it now. Her shirts are like up to here, so it's not the most ideal. So I'll listen to another podcast. I haven't picked it out yet for this week, so I'll write it in later, and I will work 9 to, I have a sitter. When is my sitter here? Okay, so 9 to 4. And then daughter works 11. Oh, I did a flower this time. That's right, we're gonna do big flowers. She works 11 on Thursday, 11 to 3. Perfect. So we'll have to figure out some logistics here with husband being out of town. But again, I have lots of help. Family's pretty close. I need to fill out, I'm doing PT later in the month, so I need to fill out their paperwork before I go. I need to send a thank you card to somebody, fellow person who is so helpful and watches my stuff, and it's pretty cool to have someone that has a lot of followers kind of following you. Pretty cool. All right, so again, keeping it light on the, I need to get paid by work reimbursement. Anyways, someone that has a lot of followers following you is kind of weird feeling. It's cool, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh. All right, and then Greg is gone, so let's notate that. On this cute heart sticker. Perfect. So this one's kind of full, so maybe just a bottom sticker. I don't need probably the big quote sticker that, unless there's a small quote I can come up with. Love that one, but it says Hello February on it, so probably not the best. Okay, let's get all of these out and see what I have here. And again, I think I kind of like this one. You are beautiful. Because I don't need a huge sticker to throw up space. But, all right, there it goes. When you move too fast. That's actually not bad. That's cute. All right, you are beautiful on that side. Again, this side, because he's leaving, I kind of have some weight throughout here. There's a good one, I believe in myself. Be careful now when you get close to your planner. I'm going to put it over here. All right, there. So that is Wednesday, Thursday. And then what I will do is I will jump back in because I'm going to do this totally different. So it'll be a second video. So if you guys want to watch, stay tuned later in the week for that. And stay tuned later in the week for my planner quarterly check-in. But here is Monday through Thursday. Just went totally simple this week. And then on the weekend, I'm going to do something different. So we'll still using the same stickers, but don't want my video to be 4 hours long. So thanks guys so much for watching, or gals, and see you next time.